They move him around, and they'll hand it off to Pollard, who was held in check last week, and he's going to fall for a first down.
This is a physical offensive line, even though they got to improve in the pass game.
Out of the gun, the pass was in the direction of C.D. Lamb.
And you can tell right here, coach trusts him.
Yep, they're going for it. Out of the gun, the pass down the middle, and it's on target for the first down to Noah Brown. He's pile driven into the turf, but he's fine. And now from the 39 of the Bengals. Going to sling it sidearm to Schultz. The tight end is near another first, coming off a 7-catch performance. They never were in the red zone last week once. Never got closer than the 31. From the 18, it's Lamb with a second catch. And this one goes for a first down and a gain of 6.
And I think you'll see that more and more.
12th play of this drive. 2nd and 7 from the 9. His rush looks to the end zone, tosses it, and it's caught by Noah Brown for the touchdown. And Cincinnati will begin with a little pass over to Mixon. Able to slip through a tackle and pick up a first time. Stepping up, trying to run for it. Not going to get there. A flag comes in. That last little hit by Anthony Barr. Burrow slings it. Chase to the 27. Just 39 years young, 4th year. Here's the 2nd and 11. The pressure. Burrow looking for somewhere to go, and Micah Parsons says, "I'll take you right here at the 31." Right in Mitchell Wilcox, and there were some issues. There's Adamitis snapping it back to Huber, and the kick for McPherson is dead center. Good. Still like Lamb right here at the bottom of the screen. 3rd and 9.
Yep.
Down the middle they go. And it's Noah Brown for the 3rd time. What a combo this has been in this opening quarter. He got away from Eli Apple for 28. Got a 2nd and 10 instead in the final minute of the first quarter. They toss it. Pollard finds an opening. Pollard inside the 20. And Pollard down. Is he across? Touchdown, Dallas. They ruled him short upon further review. 6 inches away. 46-yard pass play. Pollard's longest ever reception. And boy, was this close. He earned it. Can he get it? He's got it. Touchdown, Dallas.
I mean, this is really impressive. I did not expect to see the push.
Just trusting the plan, trusting the players. We look at 4th and 2 as a favorable down and distance, especially that part of the field.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
2nd and 16. Thank you, Tracy, as Burrow slides.
Micah Parsons against Lyle Collins.
3rd and 4. He gets around him, got there quickly, and he had to just throw it away as Parsons was basically untouched, Tony. Go back up top. Quick throw. Got it. It's Lamb for the first down. Stood up at the 47. Awkward tackle. He's able to get to his feet. 2nd and 7. Elliott in trouble. What a fine play by Hendrickson, busting across and tackle for loss. Drops him back into a 3rd and 13. Who are they going to bring? They're going to rush 4. And Cooper's pass was intended for Dennis Houston. So far out with a concussion during last week's game. Here's the 3rd and 5. And Chase has enough for the first in front of Donovan Wilson. 3rd down and 9 with 2 tight ends in. Cowboys pressure. Burrow's going to run for it. He's going to get it. And he's hit again, and that's going to be another flag on Dallas. A reckless hit by Donovan Wilson after the quarterback gave himself up on the slide. Converted twice on 3rd down on this drive that began back at the 15, but they need 14 for a first this time. P. Ryan, look at all the helmets around him. 5 Cowboys in the area, make it 6. Running play. Elliott for a quick 10.
Doesn't look like this is going to be easy.
Did they jump? Flags are down. Maybe a free play. And who else but Noah Brown on another 3rd down conversion. As Tua throws for 6 touchdowns in that comeback win against Baltimore. Here's Rush. And it's caught by the loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 6. coming out of the 2-minute warning for Cincinnati, and they connect as Chase has his third catch. Cowboys surround him near the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on Cincinnati's last possession. Here's the 2nd and 6. Pressure. Ball's out. Ball's on the ground.
It's a fight for it.
Parsons.
Oh, who's going to get it?
Parsons and Mixon are the two tangling for it. And they say Mixon has hold of it. In trouble. Burrow. Down for the 4th time. The Cowboys were charged a timeout, and they put time back on the clock. Oh, almost blocked. How close can you get? This is Turpin. Turpin taken off. Turpin, can he cut outside? He's tackled at the 48. So now with 30 seconds. Again, across the middle they go. And it's Pollard with a timeout called by Dallas at 25 seconds.
Same thing. Try and get a guy underneath to the side over here, and then you can go ahead and take him.
Oh, that was Hilton who jumped the route in front of Schultz. That could have been a game changer. So 54 yards it is for the 14-point lead with 14 seconds to go in the half. There's the kick. Plenty of leg. They were down 17-3, by the way, last week. The Bengals were in the second quarter. Came back to force overtime. Here is Mixon. Van Der Esch rides him down, but a pickup of 11. Parsons ready to pounce again, no doubt. He goes wide, and they shield him off, and the pass is incomplete. Headed toward Mixon. Nothing from Higgins, nothing from Boyd.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, oh, no, this is a huge moment. This might give him a first down. If you're a Bengal fan, this is a huge moment.
It came on 4th and 4.
Which means you could have a first down, and you do.
Defense.
He's got Anthony Brown on him. He backs off a bit. Down the middle. They've got Higgins. And Higgins is hit by Diggs, but the Bengals keep on moving.
You know, you got to get to that third step, and then you go. But you got to show him your speed first. And believe me, he's showing him his speed today.
Here's Higgins. Brown holds on to him. Yeah, Collins is probably saying I taught him too much. Clark Harris, the snapper. Again, Adamitis, the new long snapper, and everything works.
You get the ball 3 times and you get 3 yards. All right, we're going with the other one for this drive.
Here's Anger. Angles it to the 21. Taylor. Good run back. I thought the game was more interesting than that.
I think most Cowboy fans thought that could happen the other way,
exactly.
Right? But now all of a sudden,
little play action and time for the first time.
There it is.
And there's Higgins.
New group, you got to communicate. And if a guy doesn't double team the right guy, it affects everybody.
2nd and 5, and nice job of getting out of that tackle. It's going to be about a foot short of the first. Could have been a loss of 1. So here we go, 3rd and 4 from the Dallas 24. Parsons coming in on him. Sidesteps him, and it's another sack. Sack number 6. Van Der Esch this time. It's a new thing around here, the Texas 3-step by Micah Parsons. Here's McPherson with the field goal from 46 out. And that defense has given up only 1 touchdown, talking about Tampa Bay, in 8 quarters.
On the road.
That's right. Here's the pass coming out aggressively with that first down play call.
This is the time of the game where it's like, all right, I think you got to get back to being aggressive. Get some stuff moving, sideline, down the field.
Here's Elliott. Showing a burst on the outside. On 6 carries. He had a very big start to this game. Here's a 2nd and 8. Complete. Schultz. Ball's out. And the Bengals have a takeaway. And it's DJ Reader.
We're up here blitzing, right? You put that guy up there, we'll bail out.
Stepping up in the pocket. It's batted down. Incomplete. That was Fowler, who stripped the ball earlier in this game.
It's like, I think you'll see them get a little bit more, and Cooper Rush can handle it. I think we've seen that.
There's an opening for Pollard, and he's out to the 44. Rush had the hot hand on 3rd down in the first half.
He's changing the play up there. He sees what he likes on the defense.
In trouble. Down he goes.
And I didn't like the change. It was great for Cincinnati. Hubbard again, back-to-back plays.
Anger. Picks up the pace a little bit with that one. It hit the bottom of the scoreboard. It hit the Giants' 60-yard long. Battling that Dallas decibel meter. Here's Burrow on 3rd and 10. Throwing on the run, and it's caught. What a pass to Higgins. 2nd and 7. He's got Chase, and that's his first catch of the second half.
Do something.
Dak trying to bring on the Dallas crowd. Play action, pass, caught. That's Hurst with the first down. Cowboys back off. Pass underneath. Hurst fights for it and picks up. Let's see where they spot it.
This play and the rest of this game to get it done, it looks like.
Could be 4-down territory here for Burrow. Who knows what they would do or what will they do with the incompletion. Chase on the near side, 4th down and 6. He's looking for Chase, and he's able to hold on right in front of Diggs. Diggs tried to reach out and get a hand on it. Began back at the 17-yard line. Here's Burrow's pass, and it is caught. That's Higgins. Here's Burrow looking for a second option. Sliding. Signals, throws. Higgins, touchdown, Cincinnati.
You got to go ahead and motion down, get a chip on Micah Parsons, and then get this ball out quickly.
Looking right, looking down the middle, and it's caught. It's Boyd, and the game is square at 17.
He's got a chance to go down and drive and win the game. Before this game started, you said, we'll take it.
Well, here he goes, looking to throw down the field. Look out, he's got his man.
Check it down underneath.
Boy, did they drop back. You're right, Tony. Ball deflected at the line. That was B.J. Hill. Complete. Boyd brought down by Diggs.
We talked about one guy needing to step up for the Cowboys. Can a guy do it? Diggs, you got Parsons. And downs, that's an interesting, you can go either way. That's always the discussion.
Here's Rush. Ball's wobbling, but it's caught. It's caught by Noah Brown at the 45. The ball was deflected at the line by Logan Wilson.
Tough Mike Hilton that comes up with a play that's reminiscent of Edelman in the Super Bowl with the tip.
Here's Rush going to the sideline, and it's caught. That's Lamb.
Save that
in field
timeout.
goal range. This is 50.
Does he do it, Jim?
Here it is on the way.